Okay, folks, this is, as I wave it around here, a bottle of Hopping Hare beer. It's lovely, really. Have a look, yeah? Now, I'm going to enjoy that shortly, right, because I like a beer, as many of you will know. And we all like a drink, a beer, a gin and tonic, a glass of wine, or whatever you want. And I think we should be looking forward to getting back into the pubs of this country, the United Kingdom, which are unique, sooner rather than later. Now, when I say sooner rather than later, of course, we've got to take all possible care to make sure that we're not putting each other in danger. That is the prime function of a society, to look after each other and care for each other, okay? But there's no such thing as complete safety. In this return to everything after COVID, going back to schools, children, going back to work, travelling on public transport, mixing with colleagues in offices, none of it's going to be absolutely, completely and utterly 100% safe. But the figures are going down, certainly in the part of the world where I live. Very few now recorded daily cases of COVID-19, which is a great thing. Some will say, yeah, but if it only saves one life, then total lockdown should go on forever. Well, I think we've got to open up for two reasons. Firstly, we are a society which interacts and mingles, and I think we've got to do a lot more of that. And we've got to remember about the economy. I don't want to put anybody's life at risk, but, you know, as one very, very famous US president said in the past, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. We've got to start making decisions on the relative chance of the advantages and disadvantages of trying to open up society again. And the pub openings is an indication of the fact that we're getting back to normal. There's nothing more depressing than a closed pub. To see a pub with its curtains drawn, with its doors bolted, to go inside a closed pub and see the chairs stacked up and all the shelves empty of glasses, empty of bottles, empty of crisps and peanuts and all the sort of thing that brought us joy is hard to bear. So I'm saying we can do it safely. I'm saying that if we use what I believe should be the real momentum of return, common sense is what we've all got to use. We can reopen our pubs sooner rather than later and do it. It might start in gardens. It might start outdoors. It might start in those areas given over to smoking when smoking was banned. And it can be done with care and consideration to other drinkers. I'd like to see it happen, and I'd like to hear from you and know what you think. planetporkypod@gmail.com is one way of getting hold of me. But of course, I've got a Twitter account @MikeParry8. I'd love to hear from you to see what the feeling of the nation is on this campaign, which is coming from me, Mike Parry, Porky Parry. Let's get our pubs back open sooner rather than later. Thank you.